Damien, as dramatic a Dublin derby as we've seen here, how do you sum it up?
Yeah, hard to take. Obviously the big disappointment we lost, aligned with that the goals we give away. You can't give them amount of chances to such attacking talent because they're stone cold killers, and they certainly are at the minute with the form they're in. Outside of that, amazing resolved. That's why they're a special group, getting back into the game with 2 wonderful goals, and again the third one, soft you'd say, but the lead up to the goal, I wouldn't even call it poor, I would call it disgraceful decision. John Martin just right behind you there, they rugby tackle him to the ground, and the free kicks given against them. 6, 7, 8 seconds later they score here, which is still poor. It's not an excuse mentality, but here we'll have to dust ourselves down and recover mentally and physically and go again Sunday.
The results shouldn't overshadow the quality of the performance and aspects, particularly the goals. They're sensational. The
goals were sensational, but I'd have to say for certainly the first half, the 45, 50 minutes, however long it was, the amount of positions and such good attacking positions that we got in, because I thought we played through them at will. That final bit was disappointing. But yeah, the 2 goals to get us back in the game, amazing. So here, good for the lads. I know they're feeling it, and I'm sick of saying it, it's still in their hands, and we'll go again.
It's a criticism levelled at the team that if you go a goal or 2-0 down, they look down and out. They didn't look down and out at all tonight.
No, they don't. They didn't, sorry. And obviously the goal gets you back into it, but sometimes even tackles, and that's what I'm always saying to them. I think Boyd and a bit of aggression and an edge over on the side, tackle, we win a throw, it gets people up, and that's what fans want to see. They want to see an edge, emotion, and a real fire. Have we gone over the line with the fire in the last 15 minutes with the sending off? John could have got sent off. I think we have. But on the other side, I'm glad to see that fire because we're nothing without it.
Take the third goal out of the way, because I don't think it happens if it's not for an awful refereeing decision. The second goal, you're probably disappointed with the nature of how easy it was. It's a bit of a gift again.
A gift, yeah. Here, you don't need me to dissect it. And the first is poor, straightforward, wide free kick. I think Joe was headed backwards into the goal. So yeah, awful goals. Again, gifts, I've called them in recent weeks. We continue to give gifts away, which is strange because we're built on that solidity, that defensive solidity. Yeah, I'm glad. I think they even got that monkey off their back. Oh, you can't score and you've no attacking talent. We bloody well do, and we're going to need it over the next 4 games.
Yeah, when you see the quality of Matty there and Ray with his finish, is it a case of maybe sometimes just believing that they have that in their locker, not taking that extra pass, that extra touch?
Yeah, and just playing with that freedom. We'll always give them ideas how to get to the top end of the pitch, the final third. And like I said, I think we played through them at will at times. The final third, again, we give them little ideas, but it's up to them to play with that freedom and show their quality. And they certainly did with the 2 goals. And another night we could go 3-2 up ahead. The cut back for Ray probably hits it too sweet. But yeah, sucker punch. Would you have took a point after going 2-0 down? Absolutely. So difficult one to take.
On a night where you lose Griff to injury early enough on, you lose Aidan O'Brien to injury, you're 2-0 down, you'd nearly be forgiven for packing up, going home and trying to wrap yourself in cotton wool for Sunday, but that character shown to get yourself back in the game.
That's who we are, and when they don't show it, that's why I'd be so disappointed and angry. But that's them. Listen, as I said, we've gone over the line. I think the final 5-6 minutes, Matty's sending off. I know we're all frustrated, but when you do look it back and Aaron's on the ground, here it's a red. So I'm disappointed in him. Here, and John might have been lucky to stay in the pitch as well. But here, do we even get to them moments? I'll just keep looking at that free kick behind. So it's an awful decision, but outside of that, I won't comment because I want to be on the sideline on Sunday.
Is it fair to say sometimes a sucker punch like that, when you've done enough to get a result, is something that can galvanise a group?
Possibly. It's strange that we're even talking about this. You're top of the league and you're looking for a moment to galvanise a group. It's mind-boggling that we're having this conversation. But yeah, the way the game finished and the fire and the edge, you have to carry that into Tala. Fact.
that's another big game. But a performance like tonight, the performance against Sligo, there's an awful lot to show that the team is back to where it was.
Here I'd say for fire, energy, emotion, the quality, created chance Friday, created a lot of moments and 2 wonderful goals tonight. But for sure we'll have to be a lot more solid defensively in Tala on Sunday. Because I talk about St. Pat's being killers, Rovers are as well.
The fact that Pats have been in such a good run of form and you competed for long spells, and I suppose people looking at the form table wouldn't have expected that. Is that something that gives the lads a big lift?
Well, here you can talk about form, etc., but we're 31 games, we're still a better team than them, and yeah, they're on a lovely run. I think of 5 wins in a row. Can they make it 6? I think we're the only ones to get 6 in a row this year. But it's a cheap shot. He's afterwards saying, I still think we're a better team. Sounds strange, we've lost. But I do. So 32 games down. We've still been the top team in the league, and it's paramount that we stay there.
Tony on RTE asked if there was too much emotion, you were having none of it.
Football's all about emotion at the end. It's a Dublin derby. Emotion is what got us back in the game. Have we gone over? Like I said, it's a fine line. Yeah, possibly. But here, you were in the Brandywell, you were in Eamon Deasy. Tony, I love Tony. He's asking for calm. We're too calm. So yes, it's a fine line. But myself, the staff and players, the Riverside, yourself, we're all about emotion.
Team we can be proud of.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Damien.
Cheers.